to the Front Left of All podcasts.
Introduce we're here today with Tessa, Trey, and Josh. Welcome.
Come on.
Hello. I'm Rachel, and this is my co-host Mia.
Okay.
How are you guys doing today?
It's actually good to meet you guys.
It's a pleasure to have you on.
What is going on here?
I like this. Carry on.
Thanks for joining us in the studio.
It's a pleasure.
It's happy to be here.
You know, we've seen what you guys are doing, and we thought we need to get them on this podcast.
And
here you are. Thank you for coming. And
Come
giving
on,
us the
come on,
time.
come on.
Yeah, this is amazing. So, how's your day been?
Mine today, I've just been chilling. I just need a day away from everyone.
I love
Recover, recuperate.
Gets like that.
Yeah, now we're here.
I love that. Yourself?
It's all right, you know. It's that I woke up quite early today.
Great. Been back in the gym?
Yeah, did my 5 o'clock
You must
session.
be loving that.
Not really, because all this stop, and I put on a lot of weight during quarantine.
Okay.
Like a lot of weight. I did MasterChef every day.
Wait, the lockdown just gone?
The first one, then you stopped again. First, you need to think about it. I had to lose that extra weight, and then even still, I wasn't in a good nick to lose that weight. Stopped again, put on more weight, because I'm like, when I stop training, I'm like, I just want to eat, man. I just want to enjoy. Like, I'm not really.
You're just
on
living
it.
your best life.
That's it. And then going back to the gym again, it's hard, because I don't have that balance where, you know, where there's people who can eat rabbit food and be like, yeah. I use the gym so I can eat as much as I can.
Yeah. You just want to,
Yeah, I
want
train,
that balance.
That's it. I train hard so I can eat food. But
Is that all they eat?
what?
Is that all they eat?
I have no idea. Carrots and shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I don't
Oh,
have
rabbits.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
Vegetables.
vegetables.
Carrots, veg,
Yeah.
lettuce.
I wonder, though, if rabbits ever eat meat.
No,
No,
but I
they're
seen a horse eat a
herbivores.
chicken the other day, and my mind was mad. I was like, I thought,
They can be very vicious.
yeah, ate a full-on chick. I was like, that's mad.
Right. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
Trey.
Wow. Again, you know, another day. We are here. Thank God. And yeah, no, just happy that I'm here with good people and.
Amen.
Yeah.
How was your
nice to
days?
hear. Yeah, my day was chill. Very chill. Didn't really do much.
Good.
Just recovered.
Okay.
Similar to Tessa.
How about you?
Did one of them.
It's all right. It's been a Monday, and just starting the week. And it's
Yeah,
been okay. Thank you.
that's good, man.
So the reason that we got you guys now.
But let me do it, obviously.
He's like, nah, you guys are not having that intro. Let me do it.
That's fine.
Man's
but-
like, I'm gonna let you finish, but
I would have went along with it.
No, I am going along with it.
Oh, okay.
This is still going. All I'm going to say is... No, none of that. What I was going to say is, some people don't know who this is, so I'm going to do the intro and then bring you in.
Okay.
Do you both know who you are? But do you know who Rachel is?
There's some people who might be listening for the first time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
This is Rihanna's childhood friend.
As we normally do, this is the Front Left podcast. You got myself, Tessa, and I'm joined with...
Tricky Trey.
Oh wait, we're doing the intro again? Mad.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Okay, let's do it properly. We're here with Tessa. We're here with Trey.
Yeah,
we're here with Josh.
I'm happy
I'm
with
Rachel. This is Mia, and we're from the Go Off Sis podcast.
Okay, there you go.
AKA Go Off Sis Hub.
There we
Come
go.
on.
All I was going to do was the...
I know, let him have his
Okay,
moment.
go on.
No,
Trey.
it's
You just,
Go on,
I
Tessa.
get it because she likes to
No,
interrupt,
it's fine.
so I
Josh
get
is the
it.
one who killed it just then, so it's fine.
Sorry, Tessa, please do it.
No, it's
Tessa,
cool.
please. Sorry. I'm going to put my hands under my legs so that...
It's fine.
Sometimes you just got to be firm with her. Shut the fuck up. And
Yeah,
then you
Tessa,
carry on.
please
No,
do it.
I'm not rude like that. So.
I was happy the way you did it. I kill for
Maybe
court.
next time... This is getting awkward, isn't it?
It's not awkward.
Are you saying that you want to kick Tessa off and replace him with us?
Fuck it, yeah, go for it. We could go
want
off
to.
front left,
If you want this to be my last podcast,
and we can alternate week by
Didn't we
week.
call it that the first time? Go off.
I could be off one week, you can be on. Trey can be off 1 week.
Yeah, we
you
can
could
do
be on.
alternative weeks.
Tessa could be
kicked
off
off,
1
what do
week.
you mean?
You can
No,
be
you
on.
don't. Oh,
That's
you
the
know they
kicked off.
don't want that.
She just said, "Do you want to replace me?"
And I said, yeah, each week is
Yeah,
alternative.
temporarily, not permanently.
That's cool.
Yeah, so each week is a different podcaster.
I'm on a
Deal.
sabbatical. It's all right.
Oh,
Oh, here
let's
we
start.
go.
Let's
Dramatic.
I'm good.
Let's start.
Sip
start.
tea.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
I'm
want to
good.
be.
I'm
I'll
chilling.
just drink my tea in the corner while you guys have a great
Anyways,
time.
I'm gonna divert off the subject.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start convo. So,
I'm already started.
my
man.
We're like brothers and
guys,
sisters, aren't we?
it's been a minute since we last spoke because I think it's a year. It'll be a year in January. Is that right?
December the 10th.
December.
Oh, so it's a year now.
Really?
You're good, aren't you?
Yeah.
I remember.
So actually.
Yeah. So
Time flies.
time flies. It does fly.
Wasn't that long ago that we were in the Leaf?
Yeah.
Leaf on Wall Street.
Because Josh went to New York, and then that's when we met yous. And then 2 weeks later, that's when we did the pilot, and that was like beginning of
Oh
December.
yeah, because you couldn't
Crazy.
come the first time.
So it's a full cycle.
Did you feel left out?
Not really.
That was a book.
I felt the same. You know?
What was he saying?
Nah, he was feeling a bit left out. Don't listen to him.
I felt left out.
Yeah, don't listen to
I
him.
felt left out.
He's trying to do bravado.
I've never met you guys.
Yeah, but we haven't met them as well.
Haven't you?
That was the first time we met them.
Do you know what's mad? I've seen you a couple of times, and I've seen you the week before I was going to New York. It was actually on Bold Street. And it's funny.
I think we saw you lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did see.
And I
you
turned
guys.
back, and you turned. I was with you. I was like, yeah.
No, because
No, I was with you as well.
Was you?
Yeah,
because somebody,
I remember.
because I swear we'd just been talking about you, because we'd been at Fact, and then I think it might have been Charette said something.
So this is when we had started our podcast, right? A while ago. And then Charlotte said, oh, these other guys also have a pod. So it's like,
Yeah.
right? So then, like,
Yeah, I know.
so then I was like, I think that's them.
Yeah, then we walked past you on Ball Street, and
We was
Rachel was
going
like,
for
I
fish
think
and
that's
chips.
them. And then,
Yeah, I looked back.
and then I looked back, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And
That was.
then I was like, oh no, he's just looked back, like it looks really like,
Yeah,
silly, but
but
yeah.
we both looked back, and then that was our first encounter.
and it was love at first sight.
at least you remember, because some guy would be like, "That didn't happen," but I was like, "Yeah,
No, I do remember that.
yeah, I remember that too."
Sometimes you need to be vulnerable in it.
Huh?
Sometimes you just need to be vulnerable
Yeah,
and
it's
just tell
true.
the truth.
You just let it out and open, innit?
So obviously back then you were the Go Off Sis podcast, but now you are the Go Off Sis Hub.
Yeah, I wanted to know more about that actually. How did you become a hub?
Good question.
Was it planned?
No, not really. I think it's because this is such a long story, and I think I've told it a million times. But there's another podcast called Go Off Sis.
The American people.
The American people.
Yeah.
Big platform.
Are they still a podcast now?
Yeah, they do like series of
Okay.
like different things, but they're still Go Off Sis podcast. And that was just like, it was very constant, like people tagging us in stuff, messaging us, emailing us, all of that. And it was just like, oh my God. And then at one point it was like, do we have to change our name? But then it was like, well, no, because like we've been this for over a year, like it doesn't really make sense. And then I think we realised that naturally as well we were doing more than just podcasting. Like we were doing radio, we were doing events, we were doing, do you know what I mean, just like little bits. And then the hub was kind of born.
Yeah, it's
from
kind of
that.
like more of a community sort of vibe.
Yeah.
So I didn't keep it as two separate entities.
But
That's
in a
what,
sense, it sort of is.
The
So
podcast comes under
Like an umbrella kind of.
Exactly.
umbrella.
Yeah.
the hub
makes
is just
sense.
what we are as a whole, but the podcast is still within that. So we're still Go Off Sis podcast, but like
So right now you have the Go Off Sis podcast,
okay.
but that's
we're from the Go Off Sis hub.
Okay, so who else is in your collective?
Oh, I love that word.
Are you part of our community?
I'm part of the Front Left community.
Correct. But would you consider us part of your following community?
Yeah.
So then in a sense you are part of the Go Off Sis hub.
You sound like a proper motivational speaker there.
You get me?
Yeah.
So then yes.
Okay.
You are.
Okay. Because I've seen like when I was going through when you first launched the Go Off Sis Hub, you posted I could say like people under your banner. So I saw like a couple of your friends and stuff. Are they part of the hub as well? Was it you who posted them? Was it you on your page? There's something that I seen posted and it was a couple of years.
Not ringing a bell, that Josh.
No,
Say it
serious.
again, explain it again, let me think.
It was like a profile of like, I saw your friend with the braids. Was it your podcast or was it on something else? But there was like profiles of yours. I'll have to find it and I'll show you.
Nah, you're
You seen that too? Yeah, I seen
Nah.
that too.
Are you talking about they are? Where the
What's that?
where the page
Oh,
that
they
is?
are collective.
Are you talking about that where?
Mate, tighten it, mate.
Oh,
Are you talking about that page?
Nah, because I swear I saw theirs as well. Like, I swear I saw like yous and your friends get posted. Did you see it too? If you saw it too, then it's not just in my
I
head.
thought the Go Off Sis had acquired like 5 new members or something.
See, that's exactly what I thought.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I wish.
Just active on social media, I think.
From They Are Collective, yeah.
Who's they are?
So
I'm
They Are
struggling-
Collective is an anonymous page that just posts
Like local people who are doing
black
stuff
people
in
that are
the
doing bits.
in the community, in the society, and like they kind of like make them a little profile to
I
elevate
generally
whatever
thought,
they do.
Yes,
I thought
yeah.
there was more people that came on the Go Off Sis now.
No, it's
Okay.
just us.
The two originals,
Just the two
the
of
founders,
us, the founding
founders.
Yeah.
founding
mothers.
members. So obviously, like you said, you've got podcasts that you do. You've done radio. Is there anything else as well that you've like added to the hub, or that you've like maybe that you want to add to the hub?
Well,
Underneath the hub, as
obviously, also in the past we've also done events, but
Mhm.
we haven't done that recently. I think with this year has been a very crazy year. So a few things that we've had planned that wasn't able to happen.
yeah.
But in the future, hopefully we'll get back to those sorts of things, get back to some more planning. I think in the new year we have to definitely reconvene and get back to and come back with what we came to do.
Yeah. What did you come to do?
What you came to do?
Conquer the world.
Amen.
Ooh.
Can I conquer it with you?
Go on
We're
then.
all here together, yeah.
Okay, cool. No, I don't know. I didn't know whether it was like, Rachel's plan. Like, I want to conquer.
No, this
Like
is
Thanos.
yeah. We're all here to do this. No.
No.
But you know what I mean. Just like do great things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what.
That tickled you.
It tickled me, but then
Yeah.
His face always makes
This
me
happens all
laugh.
the
I know
time.
he does. You
Yeah.
just enjoy
It's
it.
the worst that we're like, oh, just seeing him laughing.
Just vibes.
No, but conquer the world sounds ridiculous.
No,
but
it doesn't.
No, when I say because it sounds like it's not like a
A serious thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just like come to do great things, be relatable,
Mm-hmm.
discuss things in a very casual setting. That's one of the podcast, and then just have like cool little events and bring nice people from Liverpool and the Northwest together. And I think that kind of vibe. Would you agree on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. So, apart from the Go Off Sis stuff, any ventures come your way? You're both models now. You're modelling for Liverpool. You're modelling for plus size modelling, which I love.
Thanks.
Oh, God,
So,
here we
how
go.
did you get into your Liverpool thing?
I didn't really. It just kind of fell out the sky.
Okay.
Just somebody messaged me on Instagram and they were like, oh, this is coming up. Like, I think you'd be sick. Do you want to get involved? And I was like, okay.
Fuck it.
So you were headhunted, basically.
Do you know what? It's weird. The woman actually only knew me from Go Off Sis. So, like, big up that. But, I don't know. I don't like saying that, but I guess.
But
But,
that's
it
what
was
happened,
nice because, like, obviously the campaign was very much, like, people that I knew. Like, it was the New Tribe Boys, Nilu, Dayseb, Sub Blue, like, all, like, people who from around here that I knew. So it was kind of like, it didn't really feel like some kind of, oh my god, big model, It was just like
But I
It's
feel
a
like
fun thing.
the people who like went through the Go Off Sis Hub or podcast to find you, they must have had a trail, because you're saying that you knew almost everyone else there. So I feel like they had maybe, I don't know whether to say, but they already had like an idea of who they would like to be the face of the kit, or they just thought that person looks cool and they know this person, let's follow, and then it just.
yeah, I think it's because she said that her friend was scouting for it. So I think their friend had said to them, oh, do you know anybody in Liverpool who's this age, whatever, and yeah, she thought of me.
That's nice.
Lucky
Love
me.
to see it.
It's actually
Yeah.
quite nice. So that's how it went through. Boy, we need to be headhunted. Tell her we
I need it again.
What do you want to be headhunted for?
I need money.
I know you need money, but I'm saying, what do you want to be headhunted
I
for?
modelled for Just Water, you know.
You tell everyone this.
I mean,
Oh,
you
it's
should,
like the brand.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just
Why you
water.
should be proud of it.
Where's the?
it
Can
was
you pull
all
it
over
up?
Just Water.
Can we? Do you have the image on
Do you have
Google to pull up
receipts?
on the green screen?
Yeah, it's on the Just Water page. I've got it. I used
Is
it
it?
to my Insta. Yeah, it was.
Is it
like,
I don't think I've ever seen. Not the one on you in the steps.
yeah, that was one of the photos.
That's the only one I've seen.
Yeah,
I,
I
haven't seen
was.
others. I didn't know you modeling for it or like.
How much photos with Instagram?
Yeah, like-
Nah,
photos?
I actually,
Like-
you see Just Water bottles.
No,
in the thing.
because it's like how it's set up. It's as if you were drinking just water and you put it in front of you, kind of thing.
No, we modelled for Just Water.
Oh, found it.
I love that. Oh,
You found the photo already? I've got no photos on my Instagram. Mad thing.
no.
But do just water have like a social page? Where
Yeah,
they
but you're
have
gonna
like-
go. It's gonna take a minute to find it, to be honest.
Oh, Jacob pulled it up already.
That's quite quick if you pulled it up already. Thank you. This guy's a good.
I was
was quick.
legitly waiting to see Josh.
I just typed Just Water on Google.
But yeah, the Will Smith man, Just Water.
I thought it was
Jaden
Jaden Smith.
Did you tell me that's
Both.
you, Josh?
Do you even know what you were modelling for?
For water, innit?
It's just
That-
water,
It's
isn't
just
it?
water.
And how did you get in that?
Basically, I was thirsty one day. This is the truth. I was thirsty.
Why is he saying it like this?
I was thirsty.
Stop saying that.
What you?
I'm feeling like a bit of tension when you're saying that you're thirsty.
No.
Oh, bit of chemistry.
I don't know. Should I just say that? I'm
No,
thirsty.
because he just keeps saying, Mama's thirsty, you know?
So how did you?
Okay, so I was
Mama's thirsty,
thirsty.
you know?
And I
This
was-
is really tickling me.
I was gonna get everyone. I thought, no, I just want water. Just water there. And they were looking for a model.
In Tesco.
Anything can happen in there. Anything can happen.
Is this a true
Sainsbury's
story?
actually-
He's lying.
I know, do we say
No,
it?
he's lying through his teeth.
I'm calling bullshit.
Sainsbury's, man. It was in Sainsbury's. They were like, you look quirky and edgy. I was like, I do look quirky and edgy.
Wait. Who's they? With Just Water, just people recruits there. Oh, yeah. Just
Just like lingering around by the water, like.
You know when people say, oh, I was walking one day and someone from Ralph Lauren was like, I feel
No.
like you're that person.
Tell me again which grocery it was.
That's how they got Tyson Beckford.
Which
They saw
grocery
him
was
on
it again?
Sainsbury's
Which one?
in Oxford Road.
in Manchester.
Anyway.
So they were like,
What day of the week?
it was a Thursday. Yeah, because it was a Thursday, actually it was. And they were like, you look cool and edgy. I was like, I do look cool and edgy. Do you want a model for water? I was like, come on then. There we go. And the rest is history.
To be fair, I believe you.
Yeah. What? Rest is history.
But obviously when you were both like modelling, when you done LFC and when you were doing what you were doing, it was nice to see the people that were like attached to it also as well, because for me, I was going through all your profiles and nothing like that, but seeing like who was tagged on, saying, oh cool, what did these people get into? And it was nice to sort of look and I'm like, oh, it's actually brought me to other pages and other things that I've seen. And you know, probably all your friends like, yo, who's this random guy from Liverpool just following me? But nah, it's
What
sick.
do you mean?
What, did you go on the following
Josh,
spree?
I went to ask Josh to take you to other pages too.
Which?
Just water.
Just water? Shit.
No, but completely true, I get you.
I don't know,
Just like-
man. What do you mean? I don't get what you're talking about.
So let's say, for instance, if somebody watches this pod, yeah, and they look at, let's say, the guests that are on,
Okay.
they look for the tag, didn't it? Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? So they go on the tag, brings that to their page.
Yeah.
You get to see like what they're about.
So
do you get me?
I thought you said you went for hair following and started following their people and they're like, why is this random person from Liverpool following
No,
me?
and I don't know why you're acting like that's so strange.
How do y'all do that sometimes, man?
Pardon?
We all do it, but I
Exactly.
thought he was
Do
saying
we?
that's what he was doing.
Sorry, do we?
People do that.
Yeah, people, not all of us.
Yeah.
Let's
Last
not
time you were on the
generalize.
pod. Anyway, I don't
What happened?
remember. Josh was saying, yeah, because the board, everything, nice. I was saying about a certain friend and all that.
Extending the branch, the offering.
You remember?
Yes.
So bad.
What happened?
Anyway, I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
Josh is like, you also, if somebody's tagged in a picture, you would tap on the tag and be like, oh.
Okay. Yeah.
People
if you
do
posted
that.
a photo, but gal don't like to tag their friends.
Yeah, some girls
Yeah.
don't. Maybe not you,
No, maybe
but
not
some
you.
girls
They
don't.
don't like to tag their friends, so they don't want man to follow their friends.
Yeah.
It's true.
I've coined it digital cock
Can you
blocking.
relate to that?
No.
Yeah, because you people you using our cock blocks.
Yeah, you're not digital
Your
cock
cock
blocks.
setter uppers.
Wow.
I don't think it's.
What
What kind of saying is that?
People actually really don't tag their friends, so people don't follow them.
I
That's
don't,
actually a
do you
fact.
think that they do it consciously?
Yeah,
No, yeah,
100.
yeah.
Yeah. Especially if they know that their friend might get more attention than them. 100%.
Is it like when you're on like Hinge or Tinder and people use a group photo because they're maybe not the better looking
So
one?
there's one time, this is like maybe like a year ago, and I matched with one person, but I wanted to ask who the friend is. Like the friend was that leng that it wasn't for the girl. It was for
So
that
you
friend.
seriously was on like Tinder or something, and you said you matched with somebody, and you said, "Who is your friend?"
No, I started a conversation to drop it in. Someone did that to me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone did that to James as well. But like, I was like, yo, your friend is like. Have you never looked at a group photo?
But then
and be
maybe
like,
you put yourself in that position because why wouldn't you just put pictures of yourself
it wasn't me.
for people to be assuming like,
I
is
want
that
to-
you? Are you
I
the
wa-
peng one? Are you the...
Yeah, people do it though.
Yeah, but like Mimi said before, some people do that because you might have a really good-looking group of friends, and so you're gonna gain more attention if you post photos with more good-looking people, and people might see that and think, "Oh yeah," and it's a bit mysterious.
Well, I guess it depends.
It depends. Obviously, not for like you or us because we're all paying. You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying how it is, kind of thing. Like, you know, is how it is kind of thing.
Regardless. Yeah.
Sexy regardless, like you said. That's nice. That's a nice slogan. That is sexy.
Please
regardless.
don't steal it.
I'm not gonna see it. Hey, until she copyrights it. No, I'm joking.
No, there's a story
No,
behind
I'm joking. Oh, there's a
I was
story
there.
behind
Let's
that.
hear it.
Yeah, we want to
Yeah,
know.
go
You
for
really
it.
have to put your foot in it.
Oh, she has now. Go on.
I'll have to see that out. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
You
can't
can't
say on the
actually
pod?
say this. Okay,
We're
tell us
legally
afterwards.
like committed to not say anything. On the
Oh,
Oh, you
okay.
legally can.
We have a
Oh,
signed contract.
did you?
Oh, mad. So it's
Oh.
actually a proper thing.
Nah, it's okay.
Nah, they're taking a piss on hold because they're gonna have to do that.
No, but we probably shouldn't say it. on
Yeah.
here.
Okay,
No, that's fine. That's okay.
Oh, fair dues. You're sexy regardless. Remember that.
Yeah,
Thank
remember
you.
that.
Yeah, man.
Why just her?
And you.
And you? No, I did. You're sexy
I
regardless.
felt they just pointed at her.
No, it's what's this? Rachel, man.
Is this like a favoritism thing?
I love Rachel. I can't lie. I love you too. But I
But he
love
loves
Rachel. Yeah.
So you're like an afterthought kind of
Yeah, I
thing.
felt that
It's
as well,
alright, cool.
Tezza.
No,
got you.
I love both of you.
I got you though. It's okay.
But you're my island girl. I send the
Do you know where she's
I
from?
was gonna ask. Do you know where she's from?
Trini.
Oh, okay.
I send her the best
It was
voice notes
one
ever.
mistake, guys. Leave him alone.
And she
Yeah, but he
But he
did
did
it
it
with-
twice.
Yeah, he's done it twice.
Okay, what you gonna do?
Oh,
Get off his neck.
This is
Yeah.
secure.
See how she comes to defend her
Yeah,
man?
exactly. We were just leaving. Okay,
get off
sorry.
his
I was like,
I'll protect you for the
Back me
rest
up.
of your life. Don't worry.
Okay,
You smashed
fair enough.
it.
But what
go
were
for
you
it.
gonna say?
No, there's actually something that I wanted to mention before. No, did we mention it last week?
I don't know. You haven't said what it
You
is.
said what it is.
Okay. Okay. So you guys went out on the weekend, on Saturday. You went to Merchant yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel this whole now, the tears and going out and stuff? Because I went out on Thursday, and I went to like 3 different places, and each place asked me to buy a substantial meal. I was pissed.
Oh.
I was so vexed. I was like, my pockets can't afford substantial meals. I ain't even that hungry. Like, I wasn't even hungry for the first bit. Like, but so the Merchant weren't bad. There was a pizza in there.
Yeah, I was just
But
gonna
then
say.
other places now was like, you need to get a meal or 3 sides. And then it started racking up.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, like,
Can't you get a starter and sound full now?
no, they can't. You still have to buy them.
So I went somewhere on the weekend. Went Rudy's at first. I'd like obviously pizza, good scran and that. And then we'd book like a table somewhere. I'm not gonna mention where. So we get in there, yeah. Obviously drinks table and that. And they never mentioned nothing about like ordering food, nothing like that. But I thought, hang on, we must be having to order food or something like that. But I just didn't take it into like consideration. Get there anyway, sit down at the table. Then the woman's like, you need to order food. So I was like, okay, cool. I think you can just order something off the menu or like a dessert or something like that. She then goes, you need to order like a platter. So I'm like, okay, cool, how much is the platter? 15 to 20 quid this platter is, yeah. And then she goes, don't worry, you don't have to eat it. Am I spending 15 to 20 pound on a platter? Are you mad?
That's mad.
They had a smaller platter, yeah, which is like £7.50. So I said, why can't I just get one of them? Like between like 2 people, yeah, like £3, not much.
Joke, mate.
But to spend like 15 to 20 pound, yeah, man, should have seen the platters, yeah. The platter had like a little cheese thing, yeah, salami, pepperoni, all them things, yeah. and the guy's like serving it, but with like his gloves on, but he's then on his phone at the same time. Like,
Wait. So if you buy this platter, are they just gonna reuse it and then sell it to somebody else?
well, this is the thing. If they're encouraging people to buy the
can't do
food,
that.
but then you don't have to eat it. Can't you just have displays to then you know?
You can't do that though, because they're not. If he's saying that, if he said, "Oh, you don't have to eat it," then he's not. He's technically sold the meal, but he's not bringing it out.
No.
So it's basically.
The way Trey made it out is as if he brought the food up, but he hasn't touched it.
He's saying that we'll sell you the platter, but you don't have to eat it.
Yeah.
So he's saying that we'll sell you the platter. On your bill it says you've eaten.
Oh, right.
And we're saving the meal.
Because
Oh
in a sense...
yeah, I get that, but I mean, you can't then give that same meal out again.
You can, because you never
He's not
gave it
giving
out.
it.
It's not getting.
Oh, you mean but
Because he
the
doesn't necessarily
platter would
have
have. Sorry.
Yeah. What used to be both thinking? Yeah, like it's just on the bill.
yeah, I know it's just on the bill, but what I'm saying is, did they physically bring the food out in front of you?
Does food is supposed to be with you
Yeah,
while
but
you
no,
while
asking,
you are drinking?
Did they bring the food
No,
out?
because
though?
I left.
Okay, that's what I was going to asking. That's what I was asking.
Yours from the same household? Because I heard some places are asking for utility bills to...
Nah, nobody
Yeah,
asked
some
me.
places are. But
Oh really?
yeah,
do
some
that.
places are.
Oh,
yeah.
serious?
Especially with booking. But I think in a sense that food thing, that's like your ticket, that's your entry.
Yeah.
So if you don't get that, they're saying, well, then you can't come in. If you're not going to get the food, then see ya.
Basically.
Then you can go home.
Yeah, but it was so expensive. Like it hit me, and I thought, okay, like, yikes, like it's starting to be like now. I deeped it, and I was like, it's not actually worth it. Like, I'd rather just sit in my house
No,
now
defo.
and just film it and not do nothing. Because first of all, liquor's expensive anyway, and then to go and buy food on top. I have to be buying food. Like I asked it. Like I went to another place after the merchant. I was like, can I just buy dessert instead? They were like, nah, you really need to buy food. And then the person I was with was like, they still wanted to drink and stuff. So we had to firm another meal. I was like, but I'm not hungry. So I hate wasting food. And you know what's mad? When you want to give food to the homeless people, that's the time you never see homeless people.
No.
They just disappear. They scatter. No, I'm being serious. Like, the time you want to give homeless people food, they're gone.
No, yeah.
And it's just like,
I'm like, yeah. But no, I do.
it's true.
Yeah. And it's just weird to us. It's kind of like, imagine you're going, it's just changing the entire way we used to do things. Like, everything is just different. Going home at 11 o'clock. Like,
I don't mind that bit, you know.
no, I know, but it's just very different
Yeah.
to everything. Like,
So do
it's,
you remember the first curfew? The one that was at 10 o'clock, like last month. So have you been in town at like 10 p.m. when everyone's going home? You never seen it?
It is heathen.
Not heathen. Everyone acts like it's 3 a.m. Like they're so fucked. Like
That's because some people have been out since
Oh,
9
bro,
a.m.
it's like
So it's like being
yeah. You see, you know when you at the end of the night you see people scrunning like kebabs and stuff like that, and you're like, "Where's my taxi?"
yeah.
It's actually so funny.
When I was at this brunch yesterday, there was a girl, and like, bearing in mind it was like it started at 12, and then you got the free drinks until like 1:30, but you could stay like after. We just had to buy drinks, but like the merchant is it's alright price, isn't it?
It's true.
But yeah, this girl like was walking out, and like maybe this must have been like maybe 1:45, so she really would have not even been there 2 hours, and she had like her top like, thank God she had a bra on because her top was just like not even on her. She was like swaying everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I gone outside, and as I was coming back in, this woman was like, "Is that girl still laid down outside?" And I was like, "What?" And then like I looked, and she was just like passed out on the floor.
Yo.
Her friend was like stood there. I was like, "Do you need a hand?" And she was like vomiting like all over herself. I was like, "It's not even 2 o'clock."
That's proper brunch settings, isn't it?
You mad? But I was like, "How have you?" Because don't get me wrong, like it was good in terms of like fast drinks and everything like that, but like you couldn't have got that paralytic
In that
space of time.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie,
She must have
yeah.
been drinking
it's
from breakfast.
possible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's possible. It's
It's
possible.
pain.
Yeah.
Like the way who was I talking about where someone was like, we need so I speak to someone and they were like, oh, because we can't do that many, because everything closes early, we should do 2 brunches in a day. So do one at like 12 and do one at 6. It's a loophole. It actually is a loophole. Like I thought, yo, That's very smart. Like,
It's clever.
it is clever. And I thought, you know what, yeah, if this is going to carry on for the foreseeable, I might just do 2 bunches.
That's too deadly, man.
Nah, because you need to think.
60
You paid
quid.
your 30, yeah, you paid your 60 quid.
Yeah.
It's actually cheaper than getting your individual drinks and you having your 2 meals in your day. So then you've got your intervals after and after.
That's still a spenny day though.
I don't know, because I'd rather firm 60.
I mean, like if I can either stay at home and have a couple of glasses of wine, or
Yeah.
spend 60 quid to go and sit in wherever.
I mean,
you know what I
if-
mean? I feel like if it's an occasion, fair enough. But like just for the weekend, like I wouldn't bother.
You wouldn't
If
bother.
you can handle it, like going to 2 brunches in a day, then like why not? But it's just the whole how you plan your day, because
Yeah.
one's at 1 and one's at 6. It's like 1, you finish at 3. You've got like a 3-hour gap.
You just have to continue.
That's
Yeah.
By
And
the
then you
time
get
you-
tired
rest.
because day drinking is like
it's hard,
Day
isn't
that's
it?
drinking's
hard.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the sun is up as well. That's
I love a good day drink, to be honest.
To be
We
fair,
didn't
you
get to
can't
we
go
didn't
wrong.
get to utilize it this year at all.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. Missed a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, we did.
Missed
But I
a
don't
lot.
think that summer was too bad. I didn't think it was as bad as we thought it was going to be.
What?
I don't think summer was as bad as we thought it was going to be.
Summer was terrible.
Oh.
So no, summer was. I've never had a summer like it.
Because you didn't get to go to your festivals.
Not even festivals. I didn't get to do fuck all. It was like.
Nah, things were pretty like things were kind of open for
Relaxed,
summer.
yeah.
Nah, it was like towards the end, like July, wasn't it? I don't know how to. Oh, I've tired it.
It's faulty. It's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
July was when
Was it
the,
July, August, isn't
July
it?
to August.
July is when the
So you need to think we missed
lockdown
like
was.
fucking May, June, July, April. We missed Easter.
Yeah, well,
We sat on a step on Seal Street. That was the only live thing that I did in the summer.
Oh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, literally. Sat on a step. It was actually popping. It was
I don't know, but I think it was all right. It was a good weather.
The weather was actually really
it
good.
was nice,
That was
yeah.
a benefit because it wasn't raining. It was quite sunny for the majority of it.
Yeah.
I think maybe you're saying that it was nice is because of the contrast we had where we were locked in, and then when we had a little bit of freedom,
It
the
was
weather.
okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't as bad
Yeah,
as, like,
I wouldn't
what
have
we thought.
minded like a little holiday, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That's the only
but-
thing that was missing.
Was
I
any of
think.
you working? What was it? Was it July when the like made?
Lockdown eased?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were any of you working like throughout before then, or?
Yeah.
Because for me, so it's like after work, it was kind of like a release to go out, see people,
exactly.
get a drink, and I was like, yo, I can do this day drinking thing, me.
Yeah, it's
But,
all right.
it was
Yeah.
alright. It was alright,
It was that first few weeks. There was no curfew or nothing like that because things were still open and
Yeah, it's because they were doing the eat out to help out. It was like
Yeah.
everybody go and eat and spend all your money.
yeah.
And Bull Street was like the strip in like
Yeah.
Magaluf.
I think
It
that was
was
a good
nice,
idea.
wasn't it?
That
It
was a
looked
good
good,
idea.
yeah.
They should have done that years ago. I don't know
Eat
why.
out to help out?
trust me.
No, just how. Nah, that's a good idea. as
It's a good
well.
idea though.
Nah, do you know the way like Bold Street and like Castle Street is laid out?
Oh, okay.
they should have done that years ago.
What? Eat out to help out.
Well, I
Was it like food?
yeah. I'm like,
I love
Good
food.
idea.
I feel like Castle Street, like how it is where cars can't go through. I think I would like that.
Me
yeah,
too.
but they
I
should
love
have
Castle
more areas
Street.
like that in Liverpool,
Yeah.
where because especially when it gets to summer, it encourages more people to.
Yeah.
But it fucked up the flow on Ball Street for me because you need to think as well. There's a lot of shops on Ball Street, so it's that foot traffic where people are walking. So I hated it where there was just like bare chairs and tables, so you're like dodging people in out.
I quite like that though.
Did you
No,
like it?
It's
So
like
Josh, you
everyone's
couldn't
doing
walk
it.
around
Yeah,
You
those
look like
tables?
you do parkour. That's for you. Yeah.
Skateboard around.
I hated it. Man.
The only thing that was dangerous was I was on my phone just walking. I don't know if I was with you actually that time when you and a couple of the lads from work went for food afterwards. Or maybe it's just when I left. Obviously, the delivery drivers on the bikes just come
Yeah.
down. My phone nearly went.
But
They
then we don't give
were
a
bombing
fuck
down.
I
sometimes,
actually don't
you
give
know?
a fuck at all.
And that road's not fucking even.
Nah,
it's
nah.
Yeah.
I only got mowed over by delivery yesterday. This was actually mad. Because he didn't even divert or nothing. What actually fully came from me. I
Was you
like,
paying attention though?
Yeah, I was. I was actually paying attention. I was ready to fight man as well. It's like, there's no way in hell you didn't see me. And there's no way you're like moving all this zigzag. Fuck them, man.
No, they are crazy.
You know, when you were you couldn't get into the restaurants or your shops and stuff.
Yeah.
How difficult did the tables make it for you?
I felt claustrophobic, to be fair.
Sorry.
So anxious. It just made me feel like, how did it make me feel? I don't know, man. I just don't like people, especially because I went to eat and I sat outside. Don't like people looking at me yamming. I don't know. Like, it makes
Yeah,
me-
I'm the same.
I was gonna
What?
say
What
you
do you
like.
no.
I'm the same.
No,
I don't like sitting
I just
outside
don't like
unless I'm on
people-
holiday.
Yeah, I don't
That's the
like
only
people
time.
like, yo,
Yeah.
like, what is my man eating? Like, I can't do
You know,
it.
like the way that you be on, you know, where like how Bold Street is and Castle Street is, where they give you the option: do you want to sit inside? Do you want
You
to
would
sit
choose
outside?
inside?
Yeah, I
But I
don't
would
like.
choose
Anytime.
I don't like that.
What do you call it? Al fresco? Al fresco dining?
It's outside, isn't it?
That's for me.
Is it?
Al
Yeah.
fresco, por favor. That's me outside anytime.
Hola,
I
mamacita.
think it's nice outside.
Me too.
Nah, man, not with that kind of
For a
foot
drink,
traffic.
yeah.
It makes you feel
Anything.
like you're on holiday. Like
Nah, there's too many people. Like, I could do L1, the top of L1.
Which I
kindly.
love. If I
'Cause
see you
that's
guys walking
spaced
down
out.
Bold Street,
See, that's the
Maybe
thing. That's the thing. I'm not here about, hey. But you see my man eating? No. Not about that. I want to enjoy my food.
you're going on too many dates. You don't know what to see on your day.
I was literally about to say that. He doesn't want to get caught.
Every day.
that's it. That's what it is.
Hiding
Isn't
in
it?
plain sight. He
Can
can't
I have
see
a-
it.
can I have a table inside,
Inside,
please?
close to the back.
In the corner.
Yeah.
No, if I'm with
By
my
the
kids,
kitchen.
I want people to see my date because she's number one. You get me?
Yeah.
You don't want
It's
the
like,
other
yeah.
girls that you're dating to see your date.
That's why we go to different cities, isn't it?
Manny from London.
She knows that.
That's actually the script.
That's actually true.
That's actually so
That's
funny.
actually true.
That's
The
it.
world
Man's
wide.
looking off
Never
2
get caught.
brunches.
Oh my God.
It's calm. I don't do that no more
is in
though.
Liverpool.
I'm changed.
The second brunch is in Manny.
Oh yeah, never Liverpool, never 2 in 1 city.
Not no more. I'm a one woman man.
You know what I was just gonna say? Do you remember when we first met you and you were like telling us how heartbroken you were?
Yeah, I'm still
Oh, yeah, it's a
heartbroken
year
about the
ago
thing.
this time.
Still.
Still
Yeah, it was.
Still
I get
heartbroken.
it. Don't worry.
I don't. I feel like you
It
need to
really
just start
gets like that,
letting
Josh.
Still. It's not even that.
Still, really?
I'm not, but I'm just saying it gets like that.
It gets
I get
like
it.
that. Like
I
I'm
get
not
it.
heartbroken. I'm more like, fam, I need to get revenge or something.
See, it's,
Oh no, that ain't the way.
yeah.
But if you find
Why are
the
you saying
one,
yeah?
No, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what he meant by his heartbreak. It's not
Yeah.
heartbreak.
It's
It's
what?
more like
The playing
she
field
got
was
one
uneven.
up, so
Yeah,
he wants
she
to
got
get
one
his
up.
back.
You don't need to do that.
No,
you just
I
need,
agree. I agree with
you
you.
just need to like.
I haven't got no. I need some sense of closure as well. So that's why it's still.
Yeah, but
rings in
that
my head.
shouldn't come from like
Her.
inflicting.
I don't know, man. I
Bad
just need
energy.
something in it. But
Closure
like,
comes from yourself.
right, I still haven't got over it. That's the truth. Still.
Why did you laugh?
I know, poor guy.
That was toxic.
I wasn't laughing at your feelings, but I was kind of just laughing at like
The mentality.
the entire situation of like, this is so real. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know,
I get
man.
it.
Well, I don't know whether you ever be able to find closure unless you go and speak to that person.
Fam, I
properly.
need to catch on road one day, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
you're gonna
yo,
start
I just
Grilling them?
lips her.
Nah, it's past that. It's past that.
Hello,
It's
you.
past it. Hello, love.
It's been a while.
Alright, go now. This ain't no Bridget Jones movie. Relax.
You won't get back together or nothing, right? Nothing like that.
Bridget
You just
Jones
lips it,
movie, man.
and then you just like, nah, I get it. That was the closure I needed. One last lips. See you later. That's how
That'll
you
actually
need
be bad if you just,
Yeah.
Oi.
Funny.
And then she'll be stood there like, and you can just walk off.
And then you'd be like, now that was my
That's the
one up.
revenge you want
That's
to
what
get.
happens in films, like.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's this
That's
ain't
real
no
life,
Bridget
my
Jones
G.
movie, man.
Like, be like, I need to see if there's still a spark, and then you can
You'll
lips them.
feel it, because you'll be like, I knew it. And then you'll just be like, right, that's okay.
Would you go in with the same emotions, like behind it?
Nah, I feel like
Passion behind it.
Passion, bro. What? No.
I feel like to get actual closure, like I was saying, like, you need to actually have a convo. But I don't know whether you'll ever be in that situation.
Situations have a combo.
Especially on a level where you can
Yeah.
properly communicate without like.
How would you start the conversation? Let's say.
From
I'll
outside
act it out with
If
you.
it was
If that was
me.
you?
Yeah, let's go.
Role
Well,
play.
first of all, I'd probably be a bit angry.
Acting. This is
You want to actually act.
Okay.
We like to do role
Go
play
ahead,
in our
see.
house.
That's
Okay.
good.
So,
Oh, you like to do role play?
Action.
Okay, so I'll be like, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
As in, what
Sorry.
happened?
Go, you go.
What happened? Like, you know, me and you, we had a good thing going, and then next minute you got with another man. What happened?
I said what I said and did what I did.
Yeah, but you just screwed me over. Like, what happened? You can't just pick me up and drop me like that. Like, me and you had a thing going on, and then you just dropped me. So what happened?
Well, God, is this what you actually saying?
That's what I'll say to her.
Mad.
They're
Is
action
this,
right now.
is this what she did to you?
No, this is what I would say. I'd be like, what happened? Because I actually want to know. If you done,
I just wasn't
explain.
feeling it. I wasn't feeling you.
Rah.
That's a bit. Fui.
Wait.
I don't know what what you want from this conversation.
I want closure, basically.
You're not gonna get it.
Man.
No, because
Oh,
I
is
get,
that- is
I'm seen. Yeah,
but I get that though, because
Is that how you would do that?
if
that was me, I would never do it that way.
Yeah.
okay, so I would kind of just be like, listen, it is what it is. I had to roll out. Like, I knew what was right for me, so I had to bounce.
See, I don't know for me. If that's how you say it, that's mad. That's how you say it, that's even
I mean,
madder.
I've never had
So
to
what
say
do
No,
you-
it.
obviously I wouldn't come in a confrontational like I'm just acting it out, but I would
Yeah.
be like, what happened? Like, what happened?
I was just
between
playing
us?
the bad guy in
Yeah,
this.
but what
Yeah.
else would you want somebody to say if,
I
if something's not right
always
for
say,
them?
like, I'm not the person for you.
Well,
If you-
yeah.
I always say, I'm not the person for you, but whatever you see in me, you can find it in somebody else. That's... I
And
always...
that's where you are right
Yeah.
now. Okay?
Yeah, but that's
That is not a Josh. I don't think that's correct. Whatever you see in me, you can find in somebody else. Maybe she needs to find somebody who's not like you.
No, but the reason you want me is because you like these qualities.
Yes,
So you can find it in somebody else.
correct. But maybe she needs
What
to.
you've done there is made it about you.
yeah, that's what I was
exactly.
gonna like. Yeah,
Yeah, but she don't need me. I'm not the person for her. So these feelings, whatever I have, what exudes, you
yeah,
can
but
go
she's
find
the
it
one
in
who
next
moved on,
man's.
not you.
No, I'm saying if someone said to me like, "Wow, gone, why did I stop speaking?" And I would say like, "I'm not the person for you."
Basically, what you're saying is, right? You're okay. I'm okay, but really and truly, keep looking for somebody like me.
Yes.
But it's no.
You can't say that.
Yeah, you can't
That's
be doing
like
that.
saying, yo,
That's what I say.
I'm the golden ticket, but you couldn't have me.
So
So,
try and get
yeah.
someone a bit like me,
But not
that's
me.
not me.
But
Yeah,
anyways,
basically.
babes, I need to go because my bro in Pure Gym is waiting. So see you later.
Mad.
You can't. That's mad.
I say that.
Yeah, but that's
I
mad.
can't. I don't have the energy to tell someone like I don't like you.
But what
can't
you've done is
handle that.
like
You don't have. We're not saying don't say you don't like them.
Yeah, you've
we're not
like-
saying say you don't like them. We're just kind of just say like so we're not meant to
backhandedly,
be
you
together.
kind
It's
of like
fine.
bigged yourself up to make them feel okay.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not a relationship therapist. I'm single, so say what you want.
First, but as we were saying before, I would just ask for closure. I'd be like, what happened? Like we had a good thing.
But you can't, like, that person doesn't owe you that.
Okay.
Correct.
Like, that person will never, like, as much as they might have wronged you, like, you can never,
that's what I'm saying.
you can never,
I don't
like,
think she would
expect
ever
that
give
from
me
somebody.
closure.
I
I
think
don't
you can
expect
get
it
it from
either.
yourself, though. Don't you think so?
No, definitely. I think,
I don't know. Because when it's not you, is when it's not your fault. You can't give yourself closure.
But that
The only time you can give yourself closure is where you can see like where you went wrong and you be like, you know what, fuck it.
Look at how many times families wrong us or families do shit and you still have to get it. You're not going to ask everybody in your family, like, why did you do this shit? Why did you... You kind of have to seek that.
And then
And
I would just cut them off, family or not family. I would just dead you off.
exactly, and that's... But then you still have to kind of heal and grow from all that. That's kind of like what you're doing with this situation as well.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Otherwise, even though you're not the one who's done something wrong, you still have that guilty conscience. So, like that's kind of like what you're kind of saying, isn't it?
Mm.
So maybe you just need to like.
2021,
Mhm.
you need to,
I'm okay. I just think about it time to time.
no, I get that. I
But
definitely
like,
get that.
I've fully moved on. Like, where you can go and speak to other people and stuff and do what you need to do. I'm not gonna be like. The thing is with me, I'm not that kind of person that will be like, you know where you get that man who try and check up on you like once you kill it off. I'm not gonna message you like a month later and be like, hey, or like, I hope you good, or I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, it's done.
Like once it's done, you never hear a peep from me. Like I can't do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, one of my biggest fears is or someone I spoke to turn around and be like, "Rah, my mum was pestering me." Like, you know them guys who just keep on. Yeah, can't do
There's a
that.
difference though between
Nah,
pestering.
bro.
There's a
You would
difference.
never think that.
Tez is
But
like,
to
"Oh,
gals
I've been
sometimes,
doing
like,
that."
Yeah, I'm just making sure she's all right.
Yeah, you thinking making sure it's alright to them is like, why does he keep on messaging me?
No, I mean, what I was gonna say is there's a difference between pestering someone and asking one time afterwards if they're okay.
Like checking in.
Yeah, checking in one time.
Okay, once, but
Yeah,
there's
that's
people
what
who
I'm
check in too regularly,
Yeah, but that's what I
like
said. there's a
every
difference
so
between
often,
question.
and then they be like, "Why does he keep on messaging me?" Or you can see the
Yeah.
replies dead. Like I see it, especially see it on Twitter, and I'm just like, I can't be that meme. I can't be that guy where someone's like, "Yo." I think I'm more self-conscious about that than anything else.
Becoming a meme.
Yeah, or become. Yeah. Nah. It's a bit. Nah, for real. Like,
That's
Just
the way she
water.
said it.
I'm the just water guy in it. Like, like or where someone was like, "Oh, can't this person take the hint?" I've always had that. Like, I think that's one of my biggest fears, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of let things die, because I feel like, if the conversation goes dead, I'll never re-message her if she doesn't say anything. So, because I've always got that fear, like, if I keep on messaging her, in her head, does it look like I'm a pest now? I'm like,
But even if you're not I know this is like kind of off topic, but even if you're not like messaging her, I'm not saying that she's done this, but like, you know, people can manipulate how things look like
see,
anyway.
that's what I'm saying. But then at the same time, like, if you're both interested, why is it always up to the lad to message? Or, nah, for reals. Why is it always up to the lad to always start the conversation?
I'm more than happy to start a conversation.
That you're very good. I rate that. But there's some girls that when you actually, we said this last week when we was with Shaq, and like me and Shaq are like very similar, and we said me and Shaq have let a lot of things die. Where when the conversation goes dead, so like you said something, but it's like a closed off thing, and you can't answer to it, and you didn't say nothing again. Me personally, I don't think I could start messaging Bear to then try and get that conversation out. If you're not into it, if you was into it, you would have messaged me. But then when you see them in person, they were like, "Oh, but you let the conversation die off." Like, but come on,
You never message back.
you didn't message or you didn't start a new thing because you closed that as a closed conversation.
So you said that you would start the conversation. So would you shoot your shot and directly start a conversation? Then if you
Yeah.
wanted to, would you?
I've been doing that.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, I would do it, but like I think it takes a lot for me to actually want to, like, I'm not just gonna see a guy and be like, oh yeah, he's good looking, let me slide his DMs. Do you know what I mean? I'd have to be like, oh, I'm feeling him, like.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't see. I get why some girls feel like they have to let a guy do it. Because don't get me wrong, I've been aired so many times, like especially.
Stop lying.
Oh, swear you shoot your shot like that?
No, like when it was the first lockdown, right? So I
Yeah.
never used to do like dating apps, but I was like, oh, do you know what? Let me hop on Hinge. I've seen you on there, Tessa. And
Did you swipe though?
Oh, so mad.
I don't think you did.
I haven't seen you on it.
Well, I'm not on it now,
Oh,
but
okay.
like, I think it was just like
Just that time.
it was like.
Just asking. I don't know. We'll
Did
talk.
you want me to?
No, not really.
No.
I've got one thing to say to you.
Yeah.
You sound more Scouse these days.
It's because all I'm surrounded with is Scouse people.
Yeah, your
I haven't been
accent's
back home since the beginning of the year.
Yeah. The voice is changing. I like it.
That makes me a bit sad.
I'm sorry,
It's Christmas soon. I'll be back
Amen.
with my
fam.
northern accent.
Yeah. Come on.
Now I'm quite conscious about it now.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
no, sorry. I didn't
As you
mean
were
it like
saying
that.
about your dating apps.
Yeah. So if there was a guy that I like the look of on there, I'd be like, "Hey, sexy." No, I wouldn't say it like that.
Is that what you're saying?
How you doing?
Hey, sexy
looking
regardless.
fine.
Is that what it is?
Is that what you're
How
actually saying?
do
I
girls
wouldn't.
actually like slide in
Yeah,
anyway?
I want to know.
Not how do girls, how do you two?
Yeah.
Do you know
Might
what?
be
There was
different for
one
everyone.
guy, and I seen him, and then I lost him, and I
What do you mean lost them? Like in
like
person?
it reshuffled
Okay.
Oh,
before I'd like
Yes.
devised a plan,
Okay.
and then funnily enough, I seen his friend on there with him in the picture.
So you asked the friend.
I was like,
Contemplated it.
I was like, is that bad? And I was like, nah, I can't. Okay, I was like, it's too long. I can't be asked that.
I think it's better from a girl to say it than a lad.
No, but I just found a plan that you could do though. If you found them, get the person's Instagram, then find him on his Insta.
Yeah, she smashed it.
That's true.
Well, this is quite like
Stalkerish.
yes.
Okay.
So I found this guy. Well, I didn't find. Like he popped up on my thing, and I was like, oh my god, like he's gorgeous,
Yeah.
like beautiful, but like I couldn't find him on Instagram, like just from his name. So like this is so bad. This is how desperate it got in the first lockdown. So have you ever like reversed an image on Google?
No! I've heard of it. I've heard of this, but I've
No,
never...
you can put
you can put images.
instead of searching for a word, you search an image.
Yeah.
So how
How do you do it?
Did you copy and paste the image
Yeah,
into Google
Yeah.
Someone
to see the matches?
Yeah.
Mad.
Never thought about
Nothing
that.
came up,
That
but
is some FBI thing.
I can be stalker
Okay.
vibes.
Girls
See, I think that's calm though, because I remember I went out. No,
But would you do that though?
no. But
So is it calm?
I remember.
You would like if someone did it for him.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. I remember that we was going to Manny one day, and I get on the train, and Tessa gets on the train.
Oh yeah.
And Tessa goes through this Chinese girl, and she is legging.
And I was like, she keeps looking over, but
keeps
she's trying to
looking.
blend. She's like looking this way, and me and Josh are there.
No, I wasn't sitting next to you at this point.
No. Oh yeah. But I was sitting on my own.
Yeah, but he's texting me like this Chinese girl who's like looking at me. I was like, oh shit, she must be. He's like, yo, she's buff. I was like, alright, cool. Train stops at Oxford Road. I walk to Tessa, and then this Chinese girl's looking. He's like, that's the tip. I'm like, yo, she's paying. But I'm even thinking like, rah, she's nice and she's smiling, and I'm like, okay. But no, she's actually like,
Yeah, she's.
yo, she was top.
Yeah.
She must be like half Chinese, half white. 2 days later, I get a follow from on Instagram. I'm like to Tessa, yo, this Chinese girl's paying. He's like, that's the Chinese one.
That was the one on
Oh,
the
the
train.
girl from the train.
That was the one on the train.
But how did she find me? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I didn't even DM her.
mutuals.
Oh,
Probably mutuals.
There was
there was no mutuals.
I'm trying to think whether did we say each other's names
Did
or
you
anything.
go to like an event?
no, it was on the train.
We were on the train. I was on the train initially. She was there. I could see that she was looking, so I didn't want to make it big. Then he got on the stop.
But he was
the
like,
When
train.
was this?
this is last year.
Last year
You
sometime.
had a podcast.
No,
Nah,
this is before the
nah, it's
pod.
before then.
This is way before the
It's
pod.
just like a random day where you're just getting on the train and
Yeah.
you're going somewhere and you can
But he was like,
catch eyes with someone.
she's with a lad. I was
Yeah.
like, is it him, man? He was like, nah, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think they were just friends.
But he was looking, and I came, and she started smiling. I was like, oh, yo, actually very nice. Like,
This is very yes.
So
interesting, isn't it?
things like that, you can still kind of find out.
how are you gonna find out?
No,
'Cause
no, no,
nobody
no,
said
no,
anything?
Maybe
no,
she
no,
searched.
no, listen.
Maybe she went on air. This is how I would do it. Not that I've ever done this. Go on AirDrop, see what iPhones are popping up.
Nah, you're really into this.
No, I've never done that. That's just what
No, because the reason why we were so baffled is because we got off the train and Manny, she was still on the train. So she was going.
Nah,
wherever.
she got off.
Did she have the same?
She got off at Oxford Road Station.
Oh, did she? Okay. I thought she.
So she
That's
got off.
impressive.
She got off at the same station, but we didn't go. We both went different ways.
Okay, yeah.
Like completely different ways.
Thought she was still on.
2 days later, she follows me on Insta. I'm like, fam, this is.
Well, lucky you.
Yeah, I was looking, but
Do
I
you-
was too shook to DM her.
I
Way
was gonna
too
say,
shook.
do you think that that's weird, or do you think like rate the effort?
No, because she was literally like a 10-10. Like, she was actually a 10-10. So if she DM'd me, I feel like she was waiting for me to DM her, like, you're the girl from the train. But then I had to suss it in my head, like, this is very mad. Like,
Why didn't you just say how did you find me?
I was supposed to say, but you still never DM'd.
Because like that
I
would
didn't
be like
DM.
my first thing. Like how like ask her.
I didn't DM her. Like,
But she's gone through the whole hassle to find him and add him. She should be the one.
she should have
DMing.
been the one to DM me. I would have been like, yo,
Remember,
like,
we don't know each other or anything. She's
Swear
obviously gone and somehow find him.
Yeah, but
So-
you got to think about it also. Not saying that
could have
this,
been
not
one
saying
of the
that,
best love stories ever.
not saying that this is the case, yeah. But I've been told when I ask, where did you find me from or whatever. But you know the way like you post like, oh, like you're in Manchester or whatever. The amount of things, it's long,
yeah,
but
no,
things like that
yeah.
I get
can
you.
work.
That's why I said when you're
Also-
going somewhere, because if you put your location.
No, this
Also-
is the thing.
also as well.
Oh, yeah, that is scary.
Also as well, let's say for instance like a concert like in the weekend
So
or whatever.
I've done it like that. So I'm not gonna lie, like if you've been to a concert, I'd always type in the location
Yeah.
and then find the person that way. But this is like, no, I've done that. I'm not gonna lie, like
I feel
especially
like
like I've
everyone's
done
done that. I feel like
if we
everyone's
went
done
like a club or stuff and I never got that name, I'll find it that way. But this was, you got off at the station. If you tag in Manchester, it's too generic. It's not like,
No, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
It's
was
a big
like,
city as well.
I don't even think we was going out
We
like
wasn't.
that.
It wasn't.
I'm
It
sure you
wasn't
can
a
filter
thing
it
that
down.
It wasn't.
Let me just have a look. Go on, carry on.
Bro, it's too broad.
It was just like we're just going to see our boys. It wasn't
Yeah.
like we were on a night out thing. It was
was
like in the
literally-
daytime as well.
Yeah, it was like 5'6".
Yeah.
It was like 5'6".
Yeah. It's probably even
It was
earlier
too
than that.
strange.
She was skillful. She did it.
She
it
was
was
very
amazing.
skillful.
Were you on like Tinder, anything like that at the time?
Maybe.
She might have
Dunno,
done.
you
She
know.
might have.
Like a little Pokedex
She
thing.
might have seen and be like, "Oh my god, that's the guy from."
I've caught a Joshua.
Maybe.
If she is listening to this, because she might be, because she has you on Instagram.
Yeah.
If she is listening to this, we'd like to know your ways, how
Single
you did it.
lady, reveal yourself.
Reveal
Lovely.
yourself, and
Lovely.
please let us know how you did it because we're impressed.
Like legit.
Nah, serious.
Legit. Like I was too shocked to even messages and be like, "Wow, gone," but like,
Wow.
Tessa, were you a bit mad because you were like, she was mine first?
yeah, he actually was.
This guy?
He actually was.
I wasn't mad.
That was his thing. He was
Nah,
fucking
Whoa.
her. You know when that you never eye fuck somebody when the look.
I don't know what he's talking about. I never do that.
You never be when you look at someone and you're really like.
I flirted with people by looking at them, but you got him in far.
dangerous,
Yeah, you never eye fucked anyone.
Nah.
Nah, when the eyes. Maybe you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
You know when you look at someone.
Do you mean you undress somebody with your eyes?
Nah, he means like eye sex where you both like.
Yeah, so you know what I'm
schmoozing each
talking
other. I know what you're
about,
talking
like-
about, but I haven't.
Maybe if it's like somebody that I was, actually,
Yeah.
effing,
Yeah.
but not,
You never eye fuck. Yo, I said.
not, you know what I mean?
I told this story a couple of weeks back. I used to eye fuck this girl in our uni, like in our library.
Oh, in the lab.
For months, I didn't know who this girl was, but the looks was so intense. Like,
Oh, you're looking at it.
bro, it was just.
Yeah.
It
But no,
happened.
wait, it's not just like one way. It's
That
like
must have been awkward in the
No,
library
no,
for
no,
you
no,
after.
it's like
We both loved it, man.
it has to be like a two-way ordeal. So that person knows that you're.
Yeah. You
Um,
never done it. Like, you just don't know this person, but you think like, rah, this person mad attractive.
You must have done it kind of. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about, but I didn't do that on the train though. But I know what you're
You
talking
people
about.
are acting like you've never done it before.
I don't think
I feel like maybe
I
the
want-
closest to it is like
Like,
you
imagine
look
there's
and
a
you
guy.
clocked you then.
Okay,
Yeah.
especially when you're going out and there's a guy that you like, and you proper giving him that look like, yo, I like you, and he's giving you that look, and then you're like looking intense.
You can tell by the energy as well.
Yeah.
And the body language. These two are just trying to keep it under wrap. They don't want to say anything. Mimi's already revealed too many secrets. You
I
know,
have.
FBI and that.
have.
He's telling
I
it.
rate that though. I rate that you actually.
that airdrop
image-
thing is sick. Though.
I've never tried it, but I imagine it's like when you used to. I don't know if you ever used to do this. When Bluetooth was a thing, and you'd like be on your phone and it somewhere and like look at who was on their Bluetooth and then like send them something stupid.
Yeah, that's
Did you ever get random people sending you stuff because your Bluetooth was on?
Yeah,
like-
I know I get that now with AirDrop. I
Yeah, I
got
was
on
gonna say,
the bus
with
somebody sent
AirDrop.
me like a picture of like a
Say-
dick and
Oh,
random
nice.
shit.
yeah.
And I was like, and then I was like declining it, but I couldn't go to turn my AirDrop off because they kept like resending it.
Can you get like arrested? I'm sure you can get arrested or some shit.
It
for
should
doing
be
that.
illegal.
I think
Is
you
it?
But
can.
your airdrop you can change to just contacts only.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you never know who's sending you something from AirDrop if it's on your phone.
Yeah, because it just kind of appears
Yeah,
and then you see it.
On my Mac, it says the person's name, but on my phone, it just says AirDrop.
Oh,
There
yeah,
must be
yeah.
a way to trace
No, I'm
back
sure
though.
it says the
I mean,
person's name.
Nah, it just
No.
comes up. It says
I
accept
think
or
it just
decline.
yeah.
Maybe if they're your contact, it says their name. But
Yeah.
if they're not your contact,
And
it
if they
might
could
just
figure
say-
out stuff from Don't Fuck With Cass, they can definitely figure out like who sent you a picture.
I don't know, you know.
I don't think you can.
What?
Which can't what?
I don't think you can see who sent you an airdrop. It just comes up with the name of your
Hang on, let me
So-
let me
Yeah,
send.
yeah.
Oh
Let
yes,
me
if
send
you
something to you
didn't
now.
have a name on your
it
iPhone.
will just say Trey's iPhone. You know in settings when you can put the name of your phone?
Yeah. So if I send you something now, what's that say on there?
So you're telling
Trey
me
Rose.
with
But is
this
that because you
big
got me as a
technology, they
contact?
can't trace back
Well, we
some
can't
IP
tell
or
'cause you've-
something?
What was that,
I don't
sorry?
know, man.
Like in technology nowadays, they can't trace back like who sent you that.
Yo,
Yeah, you
fam,
probably could,
people
but I
still get
mean-
away with a lot of shit.
But I mean, like in that instance, imagine you're just there on like a bus or a train,
My God, this rule is scary.
and
This-
they're like,
There's a chat now. I only found this out the other day. It's like it's like WhatsApp, but it isn't. But people use it to sell stuff.
Wicker.
eBay.
That's it. Wicker. That's it.
Jeez. Quick
And it,
mark.
you can't encrypt it, and the police can't hack it either. Like it's that good. You know how you
Wait,
said
do you mean you can encrypt it?
no, you can't.
Isn't encryption where it's safe though, from the
Yeah, encryption is
Yeah,
like
it's safe from the police. Is
Yeah,
that
so
encrypted?
Encrypted is where you can't see it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Transmission. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
one.
think so.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it
because
come-
WhatsApp is encrypted, so like
Yeah.
it's meant to be better safe.
Like how
and
you
stuff.
said it was the dark. What did you say in your video? Dark.
she said that.
She didn't say the dark web. She said something else.
The black internet.
Yeah.
The black internet. Is that what you said? That's the title. Yeah.
Something
That's the
like
title
that.
of the pod. Yeah.
Actually, I want to ask you a question.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Your videos, does your mom just constantly film you?
Is that who does your videos?
Like,
A lot of them, yeah.
yeah. Cause I just feel like, does she go around with your camera and like,
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah,
But not at the moment. But yeah, either her and sometimes Renee is quite good as well.
Yeah.
Renee is very supportive of that.
you
but
should put a compilation together. Like, they're actually so funny.
Do you know
It's
what
the
the other
claustrophobic
day?
vibes. It still kills me. Like,
Is that how you felt on Bald Street above the table?
yeah, legit.
Do you know what
Actually,
Josh said
legit.
to me the other day? He said, have I considered stand up?
Yeah.
And I went, what do you mean? By stand up comedy? And I was like, no. He was
I
being
think she'd be very good.
I'd have to.
Bro, if you watch these videos, yeah,
I'm
The
not
ones that
really,
you put on Insta.
Oh,
I'm actually
fam.
not even like, no.
you must laugh at them. I think both of you.
I don't want to embarrass her.
Both of you are
You
quite
wouldn't
funny
embarrass
together,
me.
especially when you do your little cooking things and yeah.
It's literally not even a joke.
But that's the thing. They're being just them. They're,
Yeah.
they're not meant to be funny in it. Yeah.
I think he was making a
Naturally
roast,
Yo,
and then
push
he
the
was
mic
cutting the
away.
veg, and then he slapped the chicken.
How many times have you watched
I
that?
watched them. I actually laughed. It's so funny. I actually
You know
go
why
back.
it's so funny to me?
Cause I actually,
Slap the chicken.
I actually messaged her and was like, "Why did you hide the video?" Like,
Oh, man, you're scheduling.
Wow.
if I want to laugh, especially when I'm doing my cardio or if I'm walking, I watch them so I can laugh. So it actually makes it a lot faster.
It's funny.
Like,
It's funny though when you're like watching something and you lose track of how many times you've watched it. I think it was the Usher, the Confessions voiceover that you did. I was like, wait, what? I was like, yo, these are my confessions.
That was funny.
It's good. Like I really like both your stuff together. Like I really like it. Passes the time. Like you should actually make another Instagram and then put all of them on.
Well, that's part of the
That's part
Go
of the
Off
Go
Hub,
Off Hub.
innit? Yeah. The skits, comedy
Thank
skits.
you.
Oh, it's like we've already got an Instagram for all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but put all your other put like.
What
in
if
a
we
big
started
one.
TikTok? Would I draw you to TikTok?
I don't know, man. TikTok's a bit weird for me. You know, I
Yeah.
seen too many. There's something that I seen on TikTok. There's too much negativity.
I
Not
don't
really. Have you got a TikTok account to
I
see?
don't know.
on TikTok.
You reckon?
Well, yeah.
There was one that I seen where have you heard the singing? It's like Adele's voice or something, and they're talking about mad stories, and it was about I seen two recently, and I was like one where a girl and a mum. So the story was her mum left her dad, got married to her stepdad, and every time they tell the story, the octave gets higher and higher. So it's actually a bit mad. It's actually very mad. So the mum now gets with the stepdad. The stepdad gets touchy with the girl. Then the girl's like, well, hang on. The stepdad gets more familiar. Then she's like, fuck it, I'm feeling it.
What?
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
Did you see it on Twitter?
That's on
Was that what you said?
TikTok.
Oh, you saw it actually on
So
TikTok.
you're on TikTok?
No, I watch it to watch their things. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
But
it to watch.
But I watch
TikToks
two
as
people
well.
who are religiously, these two grandmas. I love old people, you know. Like, with actually
Are
so
you sure you don't
funny.
want that as a title?
I love
I
going
love old people in it.
I really love old people.
Have that in
These two-
brackets.
These two grandmas, I
Black
watch them
internet.
religiously.
I love all people in it.
Anyway, these two grandmas, I watch them religiously.
Yeah, actually.
It's gonna be a long title.
Doing what?
Have you seen the video where she goes, they're both one's white or like Lithuanian, one's black, and have you seen that video? It was like the number for the pumpkin pie, but she's saying pancake pie. She's actually hilarious. Like she's very funny. And then the other grandma is Odera, and she rates like celebrities, but like
You love them.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
I agree
Very
with you with
funny.
the TikToks though. Sometimes they do put some weird stories on there.
Weird shit, man.
Like somebody was saying, oh, my friend was getting married. I was going to go alone. And then she said I could sit next to her friend. She started talking to the friend
Oh, I've
eventually.
seen
And then the
this.
friend was actually a catfish. There was no friend because he committed suicide.
It
And
was a
then when-
ghost.
Like the
No.
friend had done it all along. Like
The friend who was getting married lied about the friend who she could sit next to. So there was no actual. Let's say the friend's name was Josh.
Yeah.
Josh was not real who she was going to sit next to. So then the friend who was getting married was like, oh, yeah, so unfortunately I feel really bad. The girl broke up with me. Oh, and then committed suicide. Apparently the friend told her this. And then there was no actual Josh. The friend who was getting married made up this entire character.
Why?
Because people are weird.
So, wow. That's actually not the... So the one that I seen recently where I thought this is enough, I actually thought this shit's enough. Nah,
It's
it
a
really
TikTok
was.
dump right now. I
Yeah,
love it.
it was like... to actually think about it, so there was this guy,
Yeah.
and he says his sister is 10 years older than him. When his sister was 15, she came out as gay. The dad said, did you see this one?
They got kicked out.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Turn out the dad...
This is intense. Tell it. Go.
Okay, yeah, it was actually mad intense. So the guy the sister got kicked out. She was homeless. So the boy who's telling the story when he was like 15 said now he came out, he was gay. But by this time, his mum and dad are divorced. So his dad kicked him out of the house. So he said he was homeless for a couple of days and he went to his mum. So then his nephew now, his dad gave his nephew a laptop, an old laptop. But he never wiped anything off the laptop. So they were going through it, and they have like Craigslist, which is similar to
There's a paedophile ring in it.
No. Craigslist is like
So
Gumtree.
people
It's like Yellow
can people
Pages.
like can post for sex on it though.
Well,
Yeah.
this is what
This
it
is where
comes
it gets
to.
And
interesting.
they have it in the UK, you know, you can do
Yeah,
that.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
But I read a new Craig. Have you ever watched that film?
Can we just
I'll
tell the
go back to
TikTok first? And then
Okay,
we'll,
so
yeah.
they were going through the Craigslist account and so on, and his dad has a listing, but it's like I can't remember the name of the listing, but it's his name, but he's selling himself.
For gay
Gay
sex.
sex.
Because I think he was like trying to make some money.
Yeah.
And after kicking out his 2 children for being
Gay.
gay, he is now selling himself for gay sex.
Yeah, so does that make him gay?
What?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
If he's selling himself for it.
But
Basically-
even if he's just telling himself, point is, why are you kicking your children out?
Yeah.
Anyway, do you know
I've
what?
got a theory. It's probably because he hasn't come out himself. So then, when someone else who has in the family might
He's
have,
so angry.
he's so
Oh.
angry, so he's taking it out on them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads me to, I think you posted, but I'd seen it already. The Hungarian, was it in Hungary? The president who was it Hungary? I think it was Hungary. The president who was
Is that the capital of
The
stuff?
ones being homophobic.
yeah. He
You didn't get my joke, did you?
What did
I
you
didn't
What
say?
was
I
it?
said it's not the capital of starving.
Food.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, he was he's been known to be like homophobic and anti-gay protest and stuff like that, and then he was caught in a 25-man orgy.
Yeah, I seen this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's
That's a real article
Huh?
though, isn't it?
25.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
25 man.
He busted into the house and there was 25 naked men.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
This is the guy who's
100%.
been saying I don't like gay
like
people,
gay people.
They really
homophobic.
project, don't they?
See, this is what I don't get.
And
Like,
then in secret, he's doing
he's doing
25 man
he's
orgies.
doing touch but I don't get it. Like, why would you be like condemning these people?
I think
You're
it's
actually
in a
part of the
shame.
community.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one would
that's
expect
it.
you. No one would expect you because they think
I
we're
Yeah.
don't know. I think I expect them more now than anything else.
Yeah, I do.
Like for real, like
No, it's shame. It's what
In
you
a
said.
shame, it's like you
Absolutely.
don't want people to know,
And
so I'm
they
gonna
project that, yeah.
I'm gonna do the opposite
Oh,
to.
that's so bad.
it's actually
It's
so
mad.
bad.
Madness.
I seen that and I was just like, that is very mad, because you're actually segregating a whole community. You kind of, because you're pushing your ideology, and you're at the height, you're actual figurehead, so you now have the persuasive power to now alter people's perspective, and then now you come out as one of them. Like I don't mean that as one of them as a bad way. I mean it as like.
No, yeah, no, I
sorry.
get what you mean.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
But like, that's just mad. Like,
Yeah, people, yeah.
it's mad. It's very mad. But stuff like that, when I see them on TikTok, I'm just like, yeah, man.
And they go viral fast.
Fast.
But the thing is with TikTok, like loads of videos can go viral. So you on your For You page or whatever, that's
Oh, it's just like, because I guess it's because
Yeah.
the way you watch it, isn't it? It's like,
yeah. And what you're interested in, they kind of have
Yeah.
like an algorithm to show like, oh, you might be interested in this,
yeah.
and like similar people to who you follow and stuff. But we haven't got much time left.
Okay.
Yeah, but the last thing I wanted to say though is, has anyone, especially Rachel, watch any of the Small Axe series on BBC iPlayer?
I've got it queued up to watch.
There's
What's
five.
that?
There's five.
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
fine.
No,
yeah.
but I've heard it's really good.
Yeah.
Yes,
The reason why I'm
watched it.
pointing at you is because it's the West Indian community who came to live in this country, mainly in London, from like the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and they're like 5 mini-series. I think I don't know when it's 5 or there's one more to come in. Anyway, they come out every Sunday on BBC,
Yeah.
and they're on BBC iPlayer for you to watch to catch up, and they're all about like based on true stories that have happened in like London. There's one called the Mangrove 9, which was like a Caribbean food shop,
Yeah.
and like basically the police and the government kind of made out as if like, you know, black people are thugs, they steal, they whatever, all the typical stereotypes. And like in that one particularly, I think that's the best one. It's like that one's like 2 hours, each one's like an hour.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, even though it's like a mini documentary series kind of thing,
Yeah.
they're real actors. So Letitia Wright's in that one.
Okay.
There's other
Is Michael Ward in one of them?
Michael Ward's in one of them.
Yeah.
John Boyega's in another one.
Okay.
I've seen
Some
it.
quite big.
Oh my god, I'm choking. I've seen a
Seen
lot of it on Twitter,
advertised,
like
yeah.
a lot of people. But
Like-
it was Anthony, photographer, was saying about it on Instagram as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they're
a few
really,
people
they're
told me
really,
make sure you
they're
watch
really,
it,
really
but
good.
yeah.
So like on the Mangrove 9 one, it's actually quite sad when you see it because it's like this actually happened. So it was like he just wanted a place for the Caribbean people and everyone in his community. I think that one was in Peckham or Brixton, one of the two, just to come eat, chill, have fun, and they get raided by the police almost every day, and the police would be like, "You're selling drugs. There's prostitutes in here."
It's terrible, isn't it?
All that kind of stuff, and they go through a whole jury thing, and the acting in it is unbelievable. It's incredible because most of them are actually British or from
Do you reckon they'll do one of them on Liverpool at all? Or no?
About sex trafficking?
what?
What were you talking about?
You're talking about Small Axe the whole series, aren't you?
Yeah, like, do you think or is it only London based? Because when I think about this, I remember going to, I can't remember the name of the place. Where is Steve Biko, maybe?
Yeah.
Going there, right? And that was a thing during Black History Month, and there was a massive, like the older Caribbean community and stuff was there, right?
Yeah.
And I just think there's so much history in terms of older West Indians within Liverpool and all the things that they went through as well. Like, it's not just London or, you know, I think
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
people
yeah.
forget that as well.
Steve Biko's by that supermarket at the top, innit?
I don't know.
It's at the top of Lodgy, innit?
Yeah, I think so.
What's
I don't
the-
know,
what's
but I
the
just
name
remember
of it?
that's
What's
where
the
it
name?
was.
Yeah, Steve Biko.
Steve Biko.
Yeah, and there's a old people's home.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
at the top
yeah.
of Lodgy.
So that's where we went, right? And like they were just telling their stories, like all the things that they went through. So like completely agree. And it's just sometimes like you want to hear those stories as well. From,
yeah.
like people just forget that it's relevant outside of London as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in another one they were showing like how like there was Brixton riots in
Yeah.
89 or something like that, and that was the one yesterday with Alex Wheatle. That's the name of the show, but if you Google him, it's based on a real story, and he's like an author, and it shows kind of his story of how he grew up to he went to prison for like a good, I don't know how many years because of the riots basically and what he did in the riots, but he's a world famous author.
That's what's mad about them things, like you said, it's like it actually happened.
Yeah. Because
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like I was adding to your point, like when you're watching it, you're like, wow, and then when you realise it, this is actually what happened.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, like
It makes it. Has anyone seen the film on Netflix is in America? The trial of the Chicago 7.
No, what
Have
happened?
you watched that?
No.
Defos watch it. It's so good. It's basically like, it's about these riots that were started in Chicago, and then these 7 people were picked to be put on trial for them. But like it's interlinked with like the Black Panther Party, and one of the guys from that was like arrested with them. But like he was just kind of like used as a scapegoat, as like to shame like the Black Panther Party and everything like that. Like he didn't have anything to do with it. But there's a scene in it because he's repeatedly saying like, I'm not meant to be here, like I haven't got like a lawyer, like that's illegal, like there's no one to represent me, like I'm not even meant to be here, you don't have any grounds for me to be here. And the judge is like, eventually he's like, oh, take him out, like shut him up, and they bring him back in and he's like gagged and stuff, like in this courtroom. And then eventually like in the film, like maybe like a few minutes later, it's all dismissed and he's like allowed to leave. But I was reading about it, and in real life it was like he had to spend like 3 days in court, like just gagged, like
yeah.
sat there. And it's like, like you watch it as a film and you're like, oh my god, this is fucking mad. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck? But then like, you're looking back at it as real life, and it's like 10 times as worse.
Wow.
Like there's so many things that I've like films, as much as they educate you on, they don't even get across like the
facts.
full thing. Yeah.
Sometimes there's not
isn't it?
enough to actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's not. You can't. Like convey the emotion that was like.
True. There's so
what was
many
happening.
things you think like we can never think about those things that happened in the past. Like we'll never be able to fully comprehend and really feel those things that those people were going through.
It is crazy.
You man been watching The Crown?
Nah, I don't know how I feel about that.
See,
I want to watch it, but I just can't be arsed with.
See, I don't really. I'm not into the royals. I'm not into all that monarchy
Neither.
stuff. But I think some of the stuff that they're saying it must be legit because the royals are coming out like there's like some mad backlash.
Trying to defend.
Yeah, they're trying to defend themselves.
No, I haven't seen that.
But like, even I'm starting to think there must be some like.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
No, I have started watching it, but
Oh, you have started watching.
yeah, but I'm not really good with shows.
Yeah, I just found it a bit dry at the start.
I'm not really
It gets a lot
interested.
better.
And like you said, I don't really care for the royal family,
I
so I'm
don't
just
care.
like,
Yeah.
I'm
But
like
they-
not arsed.
they-
But I have seen like clips and I'm like, oh, that does look good.
Looks decent. But yeah, it's alright watch to be fair. Just sitting there day by day watching my episodes.
But yes, where can the people find you?
I'm coming for them pots of rice.
Put that on.
Even I was like,
I was like, what?
I'll be fuming to know when we
It
bleep
was
it
just the
out.
fans coming to the house.
yeah, man.
Fam.
Send it to the PO box.
On socials,
Oh right.
where can the
yeah.
people find you? I do exactly get Rachel fuming.
Don't worry,
Sis.
we'll edit that.
What hub?
Okay.
That's what is it? GOS.
GOS.
Oh yeah, GOS, not Go Off Sis.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know.
But I do, but it's not Go Off Sis. Yeah.
She
That's
rattled from what you just
Bad
said.
Girl Mimi on Insta, and I'm Fluttercup.
Flut and bad girl.
Floatic up on back girl
Wow.
me.
And we're on Twitter as well and Facebook.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't really.
Yeah, we're not really
I
there,
won't
but I
really
mean, if you're a
advertise
Facebook
that.
person, you know, you want to interact, you can, I guess.
Cool.
No one's
Facebook.
replying to you on there.
Have you
but-
got anything else to plug? No?
not
You guys got
really,
anything
no.
to plug?
Nah, man.
Nah, all
Nah.
good,
It's
baby,
quite hungry
baby.
now.
What's for tea?
I don't know. Nigerian food today. We had lamb yesterday. It wasn't one of my best dishes, but
Oh,
Nice.
can we all come around for tea?
yeah, I'm a good cook actually.
Nice, okay,
Very,
so...
very, very good cook.
Yeah. My eye keeps watching. Looks like I'm crying the whole thing. But anyway, yeah, that
Thank you
was.
so much for having us.
Of course, anytime.
It was lovely, guys. So, like we said, that was the Front Left of All podcast. Here again. Thanks
Yeah,
for
man.
having us.
Thank
And
you.
it was
Next-
lovely. We'll see you again next week. Well, we won't, but they will. So,
The
lovely.
next time we'll meet will
Peace.
be Trini Carnival. I'm speaking into existence.
Okay.
Lovely.
Good
I
luck
was
with that.
Rachel.
You game for that?
You were?
I said good luck with that.
Oh,
I was Rachel.
Oh, you let me say my name now. Rare, Mimi.
Lovely. Thanks again.
peace.
Peace.